Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. This is an episode of Fishing with Fishco. I'm your host Kevin, and today I'm at a place I've never been before. That's right, CABELA'S in Acworth, Georgia. So let's see how we can do. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're here I'm looking for something to catch schooling bass because I had a big school around me the other night eating a bunch of bait fish and I couldn't get any of them to bite anything. Top waters, swim baits, nothing. So I think I'm going to be looking for a rig, hopefully, and some really small swim baits to go with it, because they were eating like bait fish, kind of like this big. Found them. All right, so let's see here. Divine umbrella rig, 5-wire, 4-blade. I think I'm gonna get this. So now I need to find jig heads for it and some swim baits. I don't know if I want to use these Yum Money minnows or not. Alright, so I got the umbrella rig that I need. I got jig heads, 1/8 ounce. I need to find screw locks though. I also have an underspin here. I need to find screw locks because I need to have 2 dummy baits on the top, because in Georgia they only allow 3 hooks on one setup. So I need to have 2 dummy baits on it. Just looking for a screw lock, or maybe I can put a jig head on there and cut the hook off. But if need be, that's what I might do. But let's see if we can find screw locks here. All right, my son found the screw locks, so I'm just gonna make a choice here. Some of them are pretty expensive. Here we go, spring locks. Medium size. That's perfect. So a lot of these fish are deep here in these Georgia lakes. So I got a shaky head, and I'm gonna see if I can find a good shaky head worm. Here we go. We might go with the Bass Pro Shops worms.
Big ones.
Let's see, Tournament Series floating worm. I think we'll get one of these. This might also work with drop shot. And one of these long ones here. Just black. Never go wrong with just a plain black worm. All right. Let's see what the damage is. Alright, so we finished our Cabela's haul. Here I have an umbrella rig, also known as an Alabama rig. This, there were a lot of bait fish getting blown up on by a bunch of bass. And I don't mean like small 12-inch schooling bass. I mean, there were 3, 4, and 5 pounders coming 3 and 4 feet out of the water eating these bait fish. And I couldn't get anything to hit anything I was throwing. Top water, little swim baits. I think this would be perfect. And to pair up with that, I have these Storm Largo shads. Threadfin shad. I'm pretty sure these were the exact threadfin shad. These were the exact bait fish that the bass were blowing up on. So got a good combo for that. And what I also got to pair up with that are, actually my wife grabbed these. I said, oh, I need jig heads for the umbrella rig, and my wife grabbed, here you go, here's jig heads. And I was like, wow, perfect selection. 1/8 ounce 2/0 hook, perfect size for those little swim baits. So that's perfect. Now in Georgia you can only use 3 hooks on a single setup. So I put 3 jig heads on the bottom. It is, right? Yeah. 5 wire with 4 blades. So it's a 5 wire. So you put 3 hooks on the bottom, and then you put 2 spring locks on the top as dummies. They don't have a hook on them, but to fill out the ball of bait fish, put a spring lock on the top. Those would be 2 dummy ones. So that's that setup. And then also for the spotted bass here, what I hear is spotted bass love shaky heads. So I have a bunch of shaky head jig heads here. Also, again, I think they are, yep, 1/8 ounce. And to pair that up, I got this straight tail floating worms, just plain black. You never go wrong with black. And I also got tricolor worms. These would be perfect for a drop shot. Maybe I could even put these on the shaky head too. I got those, and I got more drop shot hooks. Bass Pro Shop hooks. Also got an underspin. Just for a smaller presentation. I think it's a 3/16 ounce small underspin to pair up with a little swim bait. And a jigging spoon. So at one of the lakes, all the spotted bass, they're sitting in like 10 to 15 feet of water. And they're all pretty close to the bottom. So I figured I'd drop this down, jig it up and down, make it look like a little dying bait fish. They might hit that. That might work as well. So all that for a grand total of $66. So that's not bad. If I went to Dick's, this stuff would probably be a lot more money. But a lot of the Bass Pro Shops branded stuff, tournament series, are really good deals. So anyway, this has been another episode of Fishing with Fish Call. I'm your host Kevin. Thanks for watching. Peace out.